Consilium Delectorum Cardinalium, Episode 2. Beatissime Pater, tantum ab est ut verbis explicardere possumus, quam magnas gratias res publica Christiana, Deo optimo maximo agradebeat, quod te pontificem hisce temporibus, ac pastorem gregi suo praefeceret, eamque quam habes mentem dederit, ut minime sperderemus cogitatione eas, quas Deo gratias debet, consequi posse. The cardinals who wrote the Consilium begin by addressing the Pope as Beatissime Pater, O Most Blessed Father. This is masculine, singular, and vocative. O Most Blessed Father, tantum ab est, the only thing that remains, or it is only left. Ab est is from ab esse, or ab sum. It means to be left over or to remain. It only remains to do this. And what follows is in apposition with tantum ab est, the idea implicit in this clause. It only remains that we be able, possumus, explicare, to explain in words, to express in words. Now, what is it that they want to express in words? Quam magnas gratias, how great are the thanks, quam magnas gratias, what great thanks, res publica Christiana, the Christian Republic. This is feminine, singular, and nominative, and what it means is really Christendom. The great thanks, how great are the thanks that Christendom agradebeat, ought to pay or ought to give, Deo optimo maximo. These, Deo optimo maximo, are masculine, singular, and dative, and two of them, optimo and maximo, are superlatives. And so, the accusative, gratias, is given, or ought to be given, agradebeat, to the dative, to God, greatest and best, optimo maximo. Why? Because, quod. Namely, because, quod, you as pontifex, pontificem, you as pope, in these times, hisce temporibus, a deictic suffix here, ke, pointing to it, in these times, and pastorem, you as shepherd over his own flock, gregi suo, masculine, singular, and dative, because God, you as pontifex, and you as shepherd over his own flock, praefeceret, has appointed. Because God has appointed you during these treacherous times, that's the idea, and que, and that mind, eam mentem, and that mind which you have, he has granted, dederit. So mentem here may mean intention or purpose. We see both praefeceret and dederit are in this quod clause as perfect subjunctives. So he has placed you over his church, his flock, and he has granted you eam mentem, that intention which you truly have, this intention, so that the result is we can barely hope, or we scarcely hope, minime speremus, we can scarcely hope that we can accomplish, consequi posse, that we can accomplish in thought or in expression, cogitatione, those thanks, that is, the ones which she, meaning the church, I'm taking ecclesia as the subject of debet, which she owes to God.